Examine your new weapon to learn what you must do in order to improve it. But whatever it is, please don't do it in here. I've just tidied up. A little something new has appeared in the Sanctuary shop. Care to have a look? The head of Simmons. That should be put somewhere airtight. I can't see a way to proceed without first gathering more followers, and I believe there are... Whatever happened to that married couple in Brightfall? Do they still need help with their relationship?
Have a look around. Glad I came in. Thanks. Please come back.
Oh, a murderer.
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
If you find we're out of stock on any...
I'm not like those mean gnomes. I'm a
Oh,
million
I didn't
times
expect
worse.
to see you here.
I am a lady. I'm a lady.
Nice! I've been waiting for this. Thanks.
It's cold without him.
May have had a bit too much. Yes, 2 drinks was a mistake.
I'd like to come round to your house for tea. And then I'll have your mum.
Wibbledy-woo.
You're going to make some man very lucky. If he likes ugly birds with no personality.
Care for a drink?
No, because I've only got 3.
I can't decide whether I like your looks or your personality better. It's like comparing mud to suet. Ha! You're funny, but looks aren't everything.
Better tattoos than mine.
King Logan is an evil tyrant. Monarchy, what is it good for? Never should the lives of the many be controlled by the will of one man. Or woman. Seen that. Doesn't work either. Anyway, what we need is a republic. In the past, I've called for democracy, but I was speaking to some people and they really opened my eyes to this republic thing. Rise up to overthrow the monstrous autocrat. In the meantime, appoint me as supreme ruler. I will faithfully oversee the transition from monarchy to republic, strictly on a temporary basis. Really, no, really, I mean it. You can trust me.
While my accomplices spent or gambled most of their earnings, I saved every gold coin I could to fulfill my burning ambition of exploring Albion one day and becoming a great adventurer, such as the ones whose stories I'd read in twopenny pamphlets and third-hand storybooks. More than anything, I wanted to meet heroes, though I knew their heyday had long passed and that the aging ruler of the kingdom was the last. It was the death of this ruler when I was 15 years of age that marked the beginning of a series of tragedies that were to befall my family. First, my eldest brother, Jason, was killed in a duel with an irate farmer, who also happened to be the husband of Jason's last sexual conquest. The duel was fought using pitchforks, and my brother, who had never done an honest day's work in his life, made the fatal mistake of holding the farming tool the wrong way round. It was shortly after this incident that the second eldest, William, was arrested for trying to run a con game by the wrong person, a passing plainclothes towns guard. He was taken to Bowerstone and was never heard of again. Then, my third brother, Quentin, contrived to accumulate enough gambling debts to have a price put on his head. Quentin's death I remember most clearly of all, for I was unfortunate enough to witness it. When the assassins and bounty hunters came to collect his suddenly valuable head, I did what I could to protect him, but no matter how accurate the shots from my rifle, nothing could change the fact that I was shooting peas instead of bullets. I had not yet been able to afford a real weapon. It is no surprise that the next to go was my dear mother, grief-stricken by the loss of 3 of her children. She left my father a drunken widower, though drunk only when he could afford it, poverty having made his attempts to drown his sorrows all the harder. While I did what I could to help out in his shop, employing all my charm and wit to become a highly persuasive salesman, it was plain that there was never going to be much of a market for novelty toothbrushes in such a small village, and one which had made such a conscious effort to avoid any form of oral hygiene at that. Soon my father passed away too, far more sober than he would have liked. It was then that I resolved to leave Gunk for good, and to seek my fortunes and my adventures elsewhere in the kingdom of Albion.
It's very late and time for bed.
Oh, you are so sweet. Like a bloody great tart!
Not now, I'm busy with...
Can I help
Well,
you
just
starve
be off
and
with you.
die?
That's a nice doggy. If you like skinny little ugly runts. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate you.
Cheers.
Know what I'm saying?
While my accomplices spent or gambled most of their earnings, I saved every gold coin I could to fulfill my burning ambition of exploring Albion one day and becoming a great adventurer, such as the ones whose stories I'd read in two-penny pamphlets and third-hand storybooks. More than anything, I wanted to meet heroes, though I knew their heyday had long passed and that the aging ruler of the kingdom was the last. It was the death of this ruler when I was 15 years of age that marked the beginning of a series of tragedies that were to befall my family. First, my eldest brother, Jason, was killed in a duel with an irate farmer, who also happened to be the husband of Jason's last sexual conquest. The duel was fought using pitchforks, and my brother, who had never done an honest day's work in his life, made the fatal mistake of holding the farming tool the wrong way round. It was shortly after this incident that the second eldest, William, was arrested for trying to run a con game by the wrong person, a passing plainclothes townsguard. He was taken to Bowerstone and was never heard of again. Then, my third brother, Quentin, contrived to accumulate enough gambling debts to have a price put on his head. Quentin's death I remember most clearly of all, for I was unfortunate enough to witness it. When the assassins and bounty hunters came to collect his suddenly valuable head, I did what I could to protect him, but no matter how accurate the shots from my rifle, nothing could change the fact that I was shooting peas instead of bullets. I had not yet been able to afford a real weapon. It is no surprise that the next to go was my dear mother, grief-stricken by the loss of 3 of her children. She left my father a drunken widower, though drunk only when he could afford it, poverty having made his attempts to drown his sorrows all the harder. While I did what I could to help out in his shop, employing all my charm and wit to become a highly persuasive salesman, it was plain that there was never going to be much of a market for novelty toothbrushes in such a small village, and one which had made such a conscious effort to avoid any form of oral hygiene at that. Soon my father passed away too, far more sober than he would have liked. It was then that I resolved to leave Gunk for good, and to seek my fortune and my adventures elsewhere in the kingdom of Albion.
Very well. Seems the best I have to work with is already out.
What will you have next?
Dawn has come, and with it a new day. Time to get up!
Cheers.
Stalls now open! Merchants are opening their stores!
Try to hit every part of the blade.
The town's doing so well, I just had to put the prices up.
Can't you hit straight?
Rediscover your youth with my patented makeup!
Perfect blade, that. Not the best, but it's okay.
Are a thing of the past. The modern hero uses guns.
That blade's done. Keep hitting it like that. That blade's done.
No better shopping in all Bowerstone.
You know how to use a hammer. It'll sell, I guess.
Let's discuss the price.
And I never... I give up.
One, two, three.
Oh, gorgeous.
Come on. You can give me a better price.
How do? The town's doing so well, I just had to put the prices up.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything.
Give your nose a friend. Get a moustache.
The town's doing so well, I just had to put the prices up. No better shopping in all Bowerstone. Melee weapons of all sizes.
Well, almost anything.
Transform your life with a haircut.
So, are we all set for tonight?
Maybe we can negotiate the price. It would be great to talk.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Really they are.
I've double-checked every bit of it. We just need someone to be the hero. But will that orb thing really work?
If you can find better prices anywhere,
So don't be
then I
shy
can
about
start being
spending. Bit of a
surprised
shortage on
instead.
goods at the moment, so I'll offer you more if you've got what I'm looking for.
Well, let's work with everything else. Hobs, rabbits, wolves.
Well, better work. I got all dressed up for this. Where'd you get it anyway?
I bought it at a convention. The seller told me it had been in his family for ages. His grandfather bought it from a bloke called Murgo.
Murgo, that's a cool name. Sounds like a wizard.
I don't believe it! You're a hero! I mean, you're a real hero! The hero wakes. Long had she harboured thoughts of vengeance against the evil Baron.
Get on with it.
Philistine. So it was that the hero came to the little village of Lightwater, a pretty hamlet nestling under the brooding battlements of the evil Baron's castle.
It's a very pretty village.
Yeah, I said pretty. our hero resolved to talk to the townsfolk and see what she could find out about the missing princess.
You're kidding, right? If the hero starts talking to all the villagers, we'll be here forever.
Well, some players like talking to people, immersing themselves in the story world.
This is like when you told me people read item descriptions. No one reads item descriptions. As it happens, Arturo, the gatekeeper, knew exactly what had happened to the princess.
Hey, shut up, you're ruining it. I wrote tons of lines for the villagers, and I think some of them are really cool.
Excellent. The hero's going to talk to Arturo. Greetings, stranger. I can see from your good looks and heroic demeanour that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess. I saw her yesterday, carried off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs. They took her through this gate to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers.
I am Mildred, a humble milkmaid. To brighten my joyless days, I daydream about a handsome nobleman, strong enough to dispatch highwaymen, but gentle enough to hold me for hours in his warm, powerful arms.
Hang on, who's talking here? You or Mildred?
That was Mildred.
Hail, hero! I am old Clem, the blacksmith. I make weapons, and if you bring me some sky metal, I can make you a magic sword. It's 1,000 gold per plus. So, a +3 sword is 3,000 gold. And I can't make anything more than a +3 because I'm only a journeyman blacksmith.
Bit early in the adventure for anything above a +3. It's unbalancing, you see.
Forging doesn't work. I didn't have time to do the models.
Are you serious? A game like this is all about customization.
Greetings, mighty hero. I am Horace, the most gifted poet of our age. Shall I recite a sonnet for you? Oh, radiant orb, into the sky rise, and illuminate for mine mortal eyes my true love's face, and in silhouette frame her slender and curvaceous frame. What do you think, guys?
Nice. Frame with frame. I guess the most gifted poet of our age doesn't own a thesaurus.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
It's not very eerie, though, is it? Ben, you did the tower, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on a hill?
Be quiet, you two. I'll deal with this.
Ah, now you're talking.
So the hero slew the last of the wolves, which had proven to be a mighty challenge, and far more exciting than rabbits.
Yeah, bit predict... though.
The hero entered the Baron's factory.
Teddy bears. What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Shh! Here come the princess and the baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped by the evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife. And all these bears will, well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that. The wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero.
Riddle me ree, cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let her open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
Actually, that's rather easy.
Oh, just give her the sword!
You ruined my puzzle. Took me ages to work that out, and now she's got the sword far too easily. Should have been much harder.
Okay, who set up the lever?
I thought you did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well, how about it releases a cloud of lovely butterflies?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Worst game ever.
I'm serious.
Well, how about a standard Hollow Man encounter?
Yeah, let's have some bloody action.
You're very good.
Hollow Men vanquished, the hero ventured on. Foolish hero, your pursuit ends here, for you will be devoured by the killer monsters of this ravine. And the killer monsters are... chickens? A chicken?
Yes, I thought it was time to put in something cute, but also to make us think about our relationship with food and that.
Bloody hell, Ben, you... Wait, let me fix it. There. This is no ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
I kind of feel bad for them.
Why do you guys always want to put chickens in everything? Weird. The hero will feast on chicken flesh tonight!
I always root for the underdog. Or under chicken, as it were.
Or maybe don't kill them quite so quickly, it's boring to watch. And so the mighty hero triumphed over the fire-breathing demonic... chickens of doom! Anyway, on she ran, seeking a way out of these dark and gloomy caverns. The hero emerged into the light to find the evil Baron at bay.
Help me, hero. You're my only hope. I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite Hop Guard will take care of you. They hunger for human flesh. No match for my Hop Guards, you maggot. Stop killing my guards, you fiend! Stupid hero! My lackeys will destroy you once and for all! No! Surely you can't defeat my elite guards! Another hop down! Damn you, hero! Damn you! This cannot be! These hops are no match for a hero like you. I almost feel sorry for the little blighters. My underlings will destroy you utterly. So there, be a sport and let them kill you. Stop killing my guards, you fiend! Another hop down! Damn you, hero!
The Baron's elite guards lay at the hero's feet. Nothing now lay between her and the evil Baron.
I challenge you to personal combat, hero. But know that I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword. That is the bane of my existence. Which there is no way you could possibly have. The sword! The Bane Sword! It cannot be! No! I am slain!
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
Well, you gave the hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
I can think of something.
Yeah, the hero kisses the princess.
Two girls kissing? Bit of a cliché.
An incredibly hot cliché.
It's ironic. It's a self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliché.
Well, an incredibly hot self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliché.
I did not see that coming.
What a great ending! This hero has no time for petty human emotion.
Nothing matters but the glory of battle.
I think the hero loves her, but faced with a dangerous and uncertain future, she made the noblest choice, to protect the princess from it.
Oh, come on, don't ruin it.
I'm with Ben. While initially hurt and confused, the princess grew to realise that the hero had acted selflessly, and her love grew stronger than ever.
Fine, she can think that, but the truth is much more sinister.
Great work, my friend. You were fantastic.
You have to be the best hero of all time. I'm going to have my bard stroke sorcerer compose a song about you.
Whatever.
We bestow upon you the title of Honorary Master of Dungeons. Well, that went well, don't you think?
Uh-huh, good bit of gaming, that. When's the next session?
Same time next week.
Hang on, where's the orb?
Which orb?
Which orb? How many orbs have we got? The orb of interplanar transference.
I think that hero kept it.
Oh. Hey, probably just as well. For a magical artifact of unfathomable power, it was a bit rubbish.
I can tell you're a genuine person. Ooh, I love your gloves. Hot shoes.
Dear Mark, Jim, and
Hey!
you wet-nosed, soggy-brained gamer geeks, you sad cheese-faced nerds, why don't you get a life and stop all that wimpy role-playing? Yours sincerely, Arthur. P.S. How are your girlfriends? Don't bother because you haven't got any.
That's one complete blade. Try to hit every part of the blade. You know how to use a hammer. That's one complete blade. Try to hit the blade.
Yeah! Woo! All right!
I've got no problem with that. Almost everything that gets built these days has Reaver's name on it. No wonder this place is going to the dogs.
Hiya.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything. Don't think I've seen you before, and I never forget a face.
Let's discuss the price.
Don't think I've seen you before, and I never forget a face. It's elbows I'm bad with. You're not friends with that Saker bloke, are you? Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid. Thank you for your custom. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Happy to be of service. Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Happy to be of service. That's a fine item. Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Always happy to buy... Happy to be of service. Do you have anything I can buy off you? Come back if you have anything else to sell. That's a fine item. That's a fine item. I hope I can make a profit on that. Happy to be of service. Happy to be of service. That's a fine item.
The stalls are now opening.
I hope I can make a profit on that. Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them. Not want to be corrupted by power, are you?
All right, just what I wanted.
Thank you.
It's opening time for shops.
Maybe we can negotiate the price. Are you happy to discuss the price?
Let me know. Thanks. Though you should be thanking me at that price. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh yeah, very clever. You can try and bully me into changing the price as much as you like, but I ain't shifting. I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything. Happy to be of service. Always happy to... Come back if you have anything else to sell. Thank you for your custom.
So it goes out.
You're good at this.
It would be great to talk about the price.
Fly high!
Oh, you're strong. Oh. Ah. Da, 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 da. Da.
Oh. Oh.
Hey! Yeah!
You little mover.
Thank you for your custom. Happy to be of...
Hey! All right! Hey! This is great! Oh, nice one!
Inside your innate goodness.
Very.
I know the price is on that.
Yeah! Yeah!
Dun, dun.
Whoa!
That's an unusual fighting style.
Have a look around.
Thanks.
You... All right! Ba 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 ba. Whoa, yes!
Used
to be a decent place to live once.
Come back
If
if you have
only
anything
all
else to say.
adventurers were as
Always
upright
happy
as
to
you.
buy your unwanted
You're doing
items.
very well for yourself, aren't you?
Bit of a
I'm gonna give you a... Yeah.
Yaddle.
Ah, you're a strong one. Why not inquire about the blacksmith job? The world would be a better... So which one is Jim? The really stupid one? No, that's Ben, isn't it? Oh, well, they're all soft in the head if you ask me.
No, not me. Why me? Please,
You
my life, don't take it.
That's great. Thank you.
Thanks for the cash.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid you'll have to go somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else? And where would that be exactly? Every other place being closed down. And I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
You think you're the only one who has problems? I'm sorry, I'm just... Look, I wish I could help you, but I can't.
Might as well go
I hope you're not looking for somewhere to
Gonna
stay.
end up there soon anyway.
Oh, thank you. My poor love. It's been agony being apart from him. And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks, but now this. It's outrageous. I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's time. But I'll bring them something better.
Linda, you just cost me a bit of gold, love. I bet old Harriet take you the full week to get the money. You're an industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith. Let's have done with this.
Right, Mr. Ferret's down those stairs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Who's your friend?
In your parlance, she's the bag man. And that gold doesn't leave her hands until my fiancé's walked out of your fetid little den.
All right, no need to get all uppity. You just watch yourself around, Mr. Ferret, or things will get unfriendly fast.
Oh, Linda. I cannot tell you how elated I am to have this unfortunate situation brought to a satisfying resolution. Your associate can dispense with her burden by piling the funds upon the table.
There's no gold, Ferret. Now you cough up my fiancé from whatever filthy corner you're keeping him in, or my associate is going to start collecting heads and piling them upon the table.
My initial judgment of your character was clearly misguided. You possess some heart after all. Lads, tear it out.
I'm gonna hang your head on me trophy wall.
That's it!
This girl's dangerous. We've got to take her down quick.
Gunpowder is the most destructive tool ever devised by man. It has forever changed the
Your
face
men are
of
dead,
warfare,
Ferret. Unless you want to
allowing
join
an
them,
untrained
let us
peasant
in.
to kill a highly disciplined professional soldier with virtually no effort. Scholars have begun to speculate. Could this formidable development destroy the concept of chivalry? Perhaps even that of mercy? Only time will tell, and
You
this
brought this on
troubling
yourself,
debate
Ferret.
has only just begun.
This didn't have to happen.
Also,
It still
gunpowder is
doesn't.
used in
We
fireworks
merely got
to
off on the
celebrate
wrong
various
foot.
occasions.
I've no
And
threat
if
to you
you
without
light
my
off
men,
even a
and
quite
I'm only
small
too
one in
happy
your
to
hand,
return your
it'll hurt
fiancé.
very, very
I can
badly.
be quite
I cannot
accommodating.
overstate
Get
how
on with it,
unthinkably
mate.
horrible
Well,
the
the
pain
thing
is.
is, he's not actually on the premises exactly at the present time. He's incarcerated within a nearby facility, shall we say. That access hatch will provide you with, well, access.
The sewer? You fellows are a sophisticated lot. Please, go and get him. I'll keep an eye on Ferret.
A gun.
Who are you? Where's my fiancée?
She sent me to rescue you.
Oh, are you qualified? I'm not sure I should just follow some complete stranger. Well, all right. I suppose it is a bit daft hanging around here. If you'd have told me a year ago that one day I'd find myself wading through the sewers of Bowerstone Industrial, I would have thought you mad. In fact, if you said it today, I'd say the same thing. Because it is mad. There's just no other way to look at it. As if the smell and cloying damp weren't bad enough. Then there are swarms of bats. Oh, disgusting creatures. You'd think all the factories and smog and pollution would drive that animal far away, but here they are, right under our feet. I wish I didn't know they were here. What can they exist on down here anyway? Oh, I shudder to think. But what happens if it ever runs out? Then they might come up to the surface and swarm the old place. What the heck are those? I never want to see one of those again. Hobbs, right? Oh, they're just as horrible as I've always heard. Children disappear from Bowerstone Industrial all the time. Their society's invisible bottom rung, so nobody knows. I hate to think how many end up down here. I know who's behind all this, by the way. Reaver. Nothing happens in Industrial without his say-so. I mean, really. Who else cares what happens to the homeless? Reaver wants that shelter so he can turn it into a whorehouse or a casino or something. I suppose I should be flattered that such an important scumbag had me abducted. It's gonna be a good day when Reaver falls. He's done a lot of harm to a lot of decent people. We should be nearly there. Nearly back to Linda. We made it. Look, before we go back to Linda, I just want to say, you were amazing. I mean, you are amazing. I used to use the word when I was telling my mates about Linda. But next to you, she looks a bit boring now, doesn't she? Do I really want to spend my life with a woman like that? What do you think? You're right. Better to stay with her. Maybe I couldn't do any better. Linda!
Gerald! Ow, my head! Oh, that weasel Nigel Ferret must have struck me when my back was turned. Oh, darling, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much. You've saved the most important person in my life. I am forever in your debt. I was so worried about you.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was all right, though. Thanks to my rescue.
Please, my sweet. Please, I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
I've heard that before. And the first few times you disappointed me, your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way. But it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
My darling, please don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
I'm your daughter. I used to think things between us would get better, but they haven't.
Hey, hello. Why did you kill
all the hopes and dreams? Oh, when I'm married, you'll do it. Oh, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in years. He's inside.
I thought croquet was boring. It's bloody exhilarating compared with marriage. Sometimes I wish she didn't have all that money. It would be so much easier to leave her. If only I could have found someone who was rich and interesting. So
It's all right. Nice.
What is it now? Don't tell me you want to talk about things. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my wife. Hmm? Don't know how I could have confused someone like you for someone like her. So, what can I do for you? You look fine, honey. How about something new to make me look fine? You look fine, honey. Oh.
Ciao. Woo! Woohoo!
I love flying. And
And
I thought croak.
I'm going to give you... Yeah.
Well, beautiful, you're quite a bit of fun, aren't you? Much more diverting than that wife of mine. Do you know? She spends all her time reading or gardening. So dull. I can't remember the last time she did something thrilling for me. Like buy me a ruby. I adore rubies, by the way. The way I see it, if you've got the money, why not spend it? You can't take it with you, after all.
Item is discounted. Enjoy.
Look at that. You spared no expense. Thank you. I love it.
I can't help being it. Oh, all right, wait, have to remind me. It's I can remember what to do. I can remember what to do. Yeah, and oh, this one I know.
So, what's on your... Oh, hello. Oh, cheeky.
And again.
Ciao.
This is fun.
Yeah. And...
Go on then.
It's been lovely spending time with you. And it was exciting at first, flirting in my wife's house. But aren't you a bit bored? We should go somewhere. How about Brightwall Bridge? All right, darling, if you like.
Business is pretty good.
My hand would look better in yours if there was more stuff on it. You know, like rings and that. Lovely view here, isn't it? And you don't ruin it with a lot of talk. You just stand there and look irresistible. Hi.
Oh.
Wow. You've done that before, I should think. That, or you have amazing instincts. I have to tell you, I've been with Wilma so long, I forgot how incredible it can feel to be with someone exciting. I want more. What do you say? We make a go of this? I'll leave Wilma, and you and I can be together. You've got a ring, you've got a house. You're going to be very hard to resist, aren't you? Go ahead and ask, and let's see how strong my resistance is.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, yeah!
Now I just have to divorce Wilma. Oh, I wish I'd met you 5 years ago. Would have spared myself a lot of crushing boredom.
10 years. Slap on some makeup.
The town's doing so well, I just had to put the prices up.
That pawnbroker does a brisk business buying and selling. There aren't many as virtuous as you. It's not for nothing.
I've got news for you, Wilma. You're not going to like it, and let me tell you, that breaks my heart. Truly. I've decided we're not right for each other. More specifically, you're not right for me. So, here are the divorce papers. You may consider yourself an ex-wife.
Vincent, I don't know what to say. Other than, thank you. Thank you for doing just what I knew you would.
What? You planned this all along?
Sorry to say. I'll file these with the city clerk first thing tomorrow morning, and then we are officially history. Thanks again.
Well, my enterprising love. Aren't you a piece of work? You make a deal with a housewife to split up her marriage and leave her husband penniless. Rather underhanded, I would say. I wonder, just how despicable are you willing to be? Because if I think this through logically, if she never makes it to that office, the divorce never happens. And then instead of marrying a hot-blooded divorcee, you'd be landing yourself a very wealthy widower.
What? You can't mean... You would kill me?
Well, technically, she'd kill you. I'm sorry, Wilma, but it is a lot of money. You haven't left me much of a choice.
Don't listen to him. You can just walk away. This doesn't concern you anymore.
No, don't go.
If I may say so, madam, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of popular support among the locals.
Really going to
I believe this would be a good time to return to that rather dreary hole that your new rebel acquaintances like to call
Tried to have me
home.
killed, and now you're trying to worm your way back into my heart.
I was confused.
Sail! Sail!
That could have gone better. That person now hates you, but no matter. Hate has its upside. A person who can't stand to be around you will sometimes offer gifts, some might say bribes, to leave them alone.
I sell bright walls.
All the other
best.
girls are I love it when you pick me up, you know. Oh, you picked me up! Yay! Aww. That's good.
Who's a lovely boy?
It would be great to talk about the price.
I bet everyone remembers what you looked like. I love you, Mummy.
Are you happy to discuss the price?
Please, spare some time. Don't make me beg.
Come on. You can give me a better price.
Sail! Sail!
Ah, oh dear. That'll fetch a good price.
We have the finest product in Albion.
You handle that dough like an artist. Pie of the day, I reckon.
I sell bright walls best.
Oh, we've got all sorts.
Ooh, that crust is divine. Good pie. Clean it up then.
Grease one large round cake pan. Combine flour, eggs, butter, sugar and salt in a large mixing bowl. Beat thoroughly, then pour mixture into cake pans. Bake for 30 minutes and allow to cool. Note, this activity is in fact perfectly safe and most appropriate for right before your mum discovers you've done any of the other things described in my book.
I sell bright walls best.
came back. I've missed you. Nice. Wait for me, Mum. We're the luckiest family in the world. Why did you kill that person? Hey, it's you. I'm so lucky to have a mum like you.
Don't be a miser. Buy someone a present.
The rent here is so expensive.
They say Reaver's been around.
The Sanctuary shop has...
Now that's class. Real
I sell the
class.
finest items in Brightwall.
I sell Brightwall's best. We're low on stock.
Thanks. I'm glad you've accepted the job. Come back when you're finished.
You dropped it off? Nice. Right then. We're mates from now on.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Woohoo! Woo! You haven't delivered it yet, have you?
this place was so flush with gold.
Oh, brilliant. I've been waiting for this for ages. Thank you. I knew the person you killed.
Welcome.
Finished the delivery? Good. Thank you, friend. I knew the person you killed, monster. The rent here is so expensive.
I buy stuff. So come here and,
Hi.
Oh, wow, yes. Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know.
let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but we've had a rash of jailbreaks, and not enough men on duty to track the criminals down. If you could help us out, I'd pay you for your time. Just find them and drag them back here. No doubt they'll put up a fuss, but you can handle it, I'm sure.
Why did you kill that person?
You're not going to take me alive, copper! Oh, all right then, just this once. Well, let's go then.
I can't believe we live in such a dream.
The stalls and stores are now open!
Mom! Mom!
No, not back to jail. I hate it in there, especially the food.
Murderer!
No, not back to jail. I hate it in there, especially the food.
Thanks. Bring him in and I'll lock him up.
Missed you.
Aha! You've got Arnie the arsonist there. A lot of folks will thank you for that, I can tell you. Thanks for this, you're a true hero. Here's your reward.
I love going to new places with you. Thanks for taking it.
Ah, hello. Oh.
You're a cold-blooded...
I hack and slash like
Anyone helping you?
You look
Stamp my renewal. Oh, thank the gods of documentation. The Academy will continue to grow. Of course, it will still be closed by royal decree, but let us tackle one problem at a time. Whenever you find a book in your travels, bring it to my desk, and I will give it a good home. I know of several that exist and have already prepared displays for them. All you have to do is to place them accordingly. Another tome for our collection. I shall enjoy reading it myself later. Well done. You found one.
Grease one large round cake.
Marvellous. Can't wait
Combine
to read it.
flour, eggs,
So
butter,
heartwarming to
sugar,
see
and
those
salt
books
in a
coming in.
large
I
mixing
really
bowl.
cannot thank you
Beat
enough.
thoroughly, then pour mixture into cake pans. Bake
Another
for 30
book
minutes
for the
and
Academy.
allow to
How
cool.
wonderful.
Note: this activity is, in fact, perfectly safe. And most appropriate for right before your mum discovers you've done any of the other things described in my books.
And when you're shooting things, just don't miss. It's as simple as that.
You are doing such a fine job finding books that perhaps you will agree to a special request? Excellent. His cave was in Misspeak. The book is probably still there. Those mercenaries would have had no use for it, except perhaps to wipe some of the old hermit's blood off their swords. Thank you so much. It's absolutely splendid.
When you find yourself in a sword fight, just make sure you gut the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Marcus Ivy was the fourth ruler to be named Marcus. However, he believed this fact diminished his importance, so he insisted that the letters after his name were merely an oddly spelled surname. No member of his court ever took issue with this, partly out of fear of reprisal, and partly because, well, how could you have that conversation and not have it be unbelievably awkward?
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Oh, I love it when they fight back. I don't normally get to have so much fun.
Just bloody setting things on.
Let's see your skills then.
Rather you than me!
Extracts from the Diary of a Hermit. Day 1. I have taken leave of the world. All my life I have spoken with my fellow man about truth and meaning, and I have found neither.
Ah! Hello?
The Book of Mysteries. Most interesting. I wonder if those who read it will find enlightenment. If not, poor Ignatius died for nothing. Have you read it by any chance? Well, don't tell me how it ends.
Extracts
I
from
look
the Diary
forward to
of a
unlocking the
Hermit.
mysteries of that book.
Day 1.
Of mysteries.
I have taken leave of the world. All my life I have spoken with my fellow man about truth and meaning.
Mind the flames. They're quite... Oh, brilliant. Well, have fun slaughtering that lazy do-gooder. Just hurry back once it's done.
Oh man, I love you all. I really love you all. Peace and love, that's the answer to everything, man.
You should be a model or something.
It's just all so beautiful. So beautiful. The universe is beautiful, man. Beautiful. So full of peace and love. Oh man, I love you all. I really love you all. Peace and love, that's the answer to everything. It's just all so beautiful. So beautiful. Peace and love, that's the answer to everything, man. The universe is beautiful, man.
Leave me alone! Please! Leave me alive! Please!
Just don't rip mine out.
Ah! Think of my children!
You actually did it. Wow, you're quite the wicked one, aren't you? Well, beyond here lies an ancient temple of evil. I'm working out how to get in there at the moment. Shouldn't take me too long. Come back soon. Thanks for the murder.
You might...
You said this cemetery would be loads of fun, and now it's obvious you were talking bollocks.
Well, I'm not getting it. Have Livy here get it. Ah, genius. Problem solved.
Now, the thing is, the book is in Millfields.
Our mum's got it. She always said she'd take it to her grave.
Which she did.
You'll have that book over my dead body, she used to say.
Which was eerily prescient.
So all you have to do is dig it up.
Welcome to the... Thank you.
I shall, in time, expand on the many strange and incredible escapades that occupied me during the following years. For now, I will simply remark that I hunted hidden treasures and set on dangerous quests in the very same manner that the heroes of legends once did. In short, I exhausted almost every legitimate means by which a young man may experience life at its fullest. It must have been this exhaustion, coupled no doubt with the fact that I could never quite shake off my involvement, accidental or otherwise, with criminal behaviour, that led me in the end to run with a band of smugglers operating out of Bowerstone Port. After a few weeks of contrabanding, it was inevitable that I would wash up in the capital of such activities, Bloodstone. Its uncouth nature, colourful characters and almost daily barroom fistfights fed a rather unhealthy and until then quite hidden appetite for the pleasures only the lowest of societies can provide. I blush to recall those days of drinking, gambling and indulging in other unsavoury pastimes. I blush even harder as I bring to mind the succession of strong-willed and even stronger-thighed women I fell in love with. My only excuse is that such lack of restraint was latent in my blood, and while I had not followed my brother's example while they lived, I celebrated their memories by following it now.
Oh, I didn't notice you there. How'd you like being so insignificant? We could be best friends. If I like people... Oh!
Heads down, boys. Next time. Gonna say. Whoa!
Spending all the years of your young life on a small farm in a backwater county has made you restless. Who knows what flight of fancy or idle daydream first sparked your desire for adventure? But once ignited, the flames of wanderlust could not be extinguished, not even by the water of looking at things in more realistic terms, and perhaps considering a career in excavation. Your parents
What are
tried
you
to
doing
reason
to
with
my...
you,
Oh
but
no,
the protests of the old ring hollow in the ears of a strong-willed young farm boy.
Watch out!
or girl.
Oh, nicely done.
And so now you stand at a crossroads. It's a nice one, with newly painted
Mind
signs.
the roses, they were just watered.
You want to head east towards the ominous ruin, turn to page 2.
Oh,
to go
you
west
really
towards
clobbered that
the
fellow.
ancient forest, turn to page 4. To head north towards the snow-covered mountain,
Oh,
turn
thought
to
he
page
had you.
156. If you want to go south, which is back home.
You're quite good at this. That one didn't give you much trouble. Well done. Just mind the headstones. You really know your way around a fracas. Spectacular! Well, you sorted out those horror men with no trouble at all. Perhaps you should keep that book. With your skills, it will be safer with you than in my grave. And it's a bit uncomfortable, frankly. Well, I suppose I'll get back in then. If you see my sons, tell them they'd better be back here by supper if they know what's good for them.
Ah, hello.
To whom it may concern, the Swift Brigade, after a long and hard-fought battle against the hordes of hollow men, whose presence infected this valley, hereby withdraw from Morningwood Fort. Should our victory against the abominable plague of undead soldiers prove only temporary, you will find a functioning mortar and the necessary ammunition with which to utilize it against the zombie hordes. May you not die a horrible death. Signed, Major Swift.
Private Jammy, reporting for duty. Wait a minute. I remember you. You're that lass, aren't you? No, don't tell me the princess. That's it. No, it was a shame about me dying, wasn't it? Not that I'm blaming you, like. You know, you can't be Jammy forever. Well, you can. I'm still here, aren't I? I might be a ghost, but someone's got to keep them undead folk in check. They just can't stay bloody dead, can they? Look who's talking, eh? Anyway, grab that mortar. We'll show 'em. It'll just be like old times. Let's blow these buggers up. Hey, they're shuffling over from the right here. Watch out, more of them. From the left. Yes! Hollow men forming up on the... Pack of hollow men coming. Right side. They're preparing for an attack on the right flank. Undead coming from the left flank. Look to the left. Here they come. Hordes of them on the right. Oh, that was a messy one. Hey, they're shuffling over from the right here. Hollow men form. They're preparing for an attack on the right flank. The left. They're coming from the left. Hollow men forming up on the right flank. Undead coming from the left flank. The left. They're coming from the left. Watch out. Hollow men attacking. Pack of hollow men coming. Right side. Watch out, more of them, from the left! Undead coming from the left flank! Here they come, hordes of them! Look to the left! To the left! Undead coming from the left flank!
Welcome.
What should we do?
Be bold. We'll just...
What if the page we open to is just the continuation of the previous page?
All right, if that happens, we'll flip back until we find the beginning of the section, but we'll do it boldly. Did you find the book in Mum's grave?
Which was early, and which we drove her to?
We've got it! Now, let's see what's in here. Ghost pantry. Must be where the snacks are kept. Ghost pants. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe a bit too interesting, at least to start with. What else?
Ghost party. Brilliant.
Right, let's have that then.
Now then. Necrus, Risius, Cordroy.
Hey, this is fantastic. Thank you. I reckon this is the wildest party I've ever been to.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Griffith Smith, and I'm the...
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! That's you! I'd like to get to know someone like you, and then drown them. You know what I like most about people? They die.
Good one. Slug the freak.
Missed! So what?
You're that murderer, aren't you? It'll be a pleasure taking you down. Wow, I got a good. That looks rather painful, old chap.
Oh!
My heart is... I do not like that. It's a body.
Impressive.
Oh, a murderer, is it? Well, you'd better watch your step. Your musket's loaded.
I like that halo above your head. It'll come in real handy when I strangle you! You remind me of an old friend! He was a twit, just like you! Oh, look at the doggy! Looks delicious! You should go somewhere nice and peaceful. Like a cemetery. I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat? Ha! You're funny. But looks aren't everything. I'm not like those mean gnomes. I'm 1,000,000 times worse.
My gold purse is weighing me down.
If it were up to me, all you murderers would be put down.
Continue, please. We're all very excited. Did ever a darker heart beat within the chest of a dog?
Fancy a delivery job? Fancy a delivery job? Excellent!
You're that psycho killer, ain't ya? Don't try any of that murdering business on my watch.
Have you delivered it yet?
Ah, there's a killer walking amongst us. Well, we know your type and we're watching.
Ah, the hero, with steel and will. You drive your enemies before you, but the true enemy who enslaves us all cannot be slain. What am I speaking of? Beauty. It is an artificial construct employed as a tool to oppress women and maintain the power of the patriarchal hegemony. Wait, is it patriarchal or What's the one where the men run things? They always laughed at me when I'd get it wrong at the empowerment rallies. Especially that Barbara. She was so cruel. Oh, the point is, we have been ensnared. And you know who's behind it all? Big fashion.
Man's best. That appears to be all of the gifts.
I just can't keep stocked up on some of these items. I'll give you a good price if you've got one.
Wow, a letter for me? I wonder what it says. Dear Zachary, you are an ugly, incompetent buffoon and nobody likes you. Yours sincerely, Arthur. Oh, how rude!
All right, mate.
Welcome to the... Thank
Oh, that Max. He's always getting me into trouble. Wonderful. Now, I do kind of know where he is. Follow me. Mum always warned us about drinking. It was quite sweet, actually, her concern. She used to say, touch that stuff and you'll end up a worthless, filthy old tramp, like your father. We always respected her wishes in that regard, which is actually a bit uncharacteristic for us. But Max, he just started putting it away. And all the time he's reading out incantations from the book, laughing like a maniac. He turned the trees upside down, it was raining handbags at one point, and then he summoned this huge flaming demon who was amazing at croquet. And there were weird bits as well. I told him he should lay off, and he said if I didn't like the party, I could leave. And I said, why don't you leave? And he left. And he took the party with him. Here, I'll just get inside. So, if you just turn into a wisp, you can fly right at... Oh, sorry. Stupid of me. Here. He's in there somewhere. I'd go with you, but I think that would just upset him. Good luck.
Who needs the living? They're a bunch of wet blankets. Hey! Hey, what are you doing? I think you'll find this is a barrel of laughs.
Almost had me. Not really, though.
Uh-oh! Heads up! Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, a ghost! That's not what I expected to find in there at all.
I'd like to come round to your house for tea. And then I'll have your mum. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You bugger!
Almost had me. Not really, though.
You really are a party pooper, just like Mum. She never lets me do anything. It's always, cut that out, and put that down, and you'll unleash an ancient evil again. Well, I've had enough of her oppression. I've had a taste of real freedom now. And ale, by the way, which was quite nice as well. I didn't want to kill you. But if it's a choice between that and going back to Mum, you forced my hand. These are the ghosts of the people Mum warned me not to hang around with, so look out! I told these guys that you drank the last of the wine. They really hate you now. Oh, wish Boris was still here. He'd make mincemeat of you with that croquet mallet. This what you do for fun? Ruin people's parties? Alright, fine. So you bested a few ghosts. But you'll never take me back to my mum. I don't need her. I don't need anybody. I'm doing my own thing and no one's gonna stop me. You've fallen into another one of my traps. When I first came in here and found this, I thought, bloody hell, it'd be great fun to lead someone in here. Well, thank you for obliging me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some pressing matters to attend to. Get the point? You certainly are sharp. I hope you enjoy big, piercing, spiky things crushing your head. Right, admittedly, that last one was rubbish.
Oh, Max! I thought I had a massive spike scene starting to descend into an inescapable chamber. He's gone too far this time. I mean, when we first found the book and read from it, that was just healthy, youthful curiosity. And when we summoned that load of hollow men in Bowerstone Cemetery, that was really just an innocent misunderstanding. And the banshee we raised that nearly destroyed Bloodstone, that got blown way out of proportion. But I mean, killing you like this, that crosses a line. Just look at this situation. You're trapped in a room, spikes start coming down out of the ceiling, and actually, they're moving quite fast, aren't they? They were much higher when I came in. I mean, you might only be seconds away from death, and... right, sorry. There. I think that stopped them. Go on, then. Right, let's go and find Max and put a stop to this.
Years of bloody piano lessons. Guess whose brilliant idea that was? Mum's! She's gonna be sorry I ever learned to play, and you'll be sorry too!
The Wisps protect the book. Kill them, and you can get it.
Oh, will you shut up? What do you want to do? Go back to Mum? We wasted our lives always doing what she said. Do you want to do the same thing with our deaths?
I guess I never thought about it that way.
Go on then. Have a drink.
Well, maybe just a teeny one.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel like Mum would never have let me do that. But what's she going to do? Kill me? I can do whatever I like. Watch this!
Didn't she ever run out of bullets? I don't think so. She's got loads.
That was my one that got her.
Yeah, it was mine. Come on, summon minion! Don't let her get you! You think that's helping? Oh, I didn't know she was going to use will. You don't know anything, do you?
You think she's using ball ammunition or javelin hollow points?
Oh, don't be such a wanker!
I wish you'd stop this.
I wish you'd shut it. Oh, that one was my favourite.
You shouldn't play favourites.
I'll bet the other's feelings.
Oh, she's awfully good with that gun.
Oh, why don't you just marry her then?
When you turned into an evil spectre and started summoning undead minions, did you have a plan?
Yes, I did. She shot that one right between the eyes.
It's an easy target as they glow.
She killed that one. Stop faffing around and summon some more. Not very fair, using guns. Fair? Cry me a river. What are we going to do? Oh, so I have to think of everything. She whacked that one. My eyes may be very red, but I can see, you know.
Oh no! We're nearly out of wisps! Don't worry, I've got a clever idea.
You moron! Now the book is unguarded!
You used some wisps as well, so it's at least half your fault. Probably more.
It never ceases to amaze me. I find something fun and interesting, and as soon as you get involved, it's ruined.
You invited me, Ollie. You told me to take a drink. Look, I had everything under control. Then you panicked, and it put me off.
Mum! I knew I would find you two getting up to no good.
What are you doing here?
Never mind. You've been reading from that book again, haven't you? And
Do I smell ale?
Yes, on Max! He had rather a lot, actually.
You snitch! This is why I never want you around. You get down off there this instant and march straight back to your graves, and you're not getting any supper!
Oh, Mum! We're sorry, Mum. I told you we'd get in trouble.
No, you didn't. Thank you for finding my sons, and for getting that book away from them. I don't know how they could have got their cold dead hands on it, but then I don't really want to know. I have nothing to give you, except this advice. Don't have your children buried near you, especially if they're anything like mine.
Have you checked?
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff, okay?
You've got some of the best clothes I've seen in a long...
Welcome to the sanctuary.